What's up, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Detroit, Chicago, Ohio, Canada, Florida, Iraq, Kuwait, Iran. I'm out here with Vicious V. Where are you from, girl?
Chicago, Illinois, but I was raised in the South too, so I got to give a shout out to Prime Love, Arkansas.
Wow. And you know what? We are so proud of you, Venessa. You've been working on this project for 2 years. And how did you pick your cast?
It was really simple. I deal with certain people on a daily basis, and these guys that I picked are very, very important and close to me. Crunchy Black and I, you know, we do a lot of things together. He's gentle, he's humble, and hey, he's a guru in this industry, and he has been for a long time. St. Louis from Players Club, he's like my big brother. You know, he's my guy, he's my mentor I go to. You know, he keeps me on track with this industry because he's been doing it so long. And then you got Mystical. I mean, you can't do a show without Mystical.
No.
I mean, without Mystical, there is no show.
Exactly. And Mystical, you want to tell us how you met him?
Mystical and I met a long time ago on another show, and we just clicked from the beginning, you know. So when I hit him up and say, hey, I want to work with you and I want you to do this show with me, he was like, whatever you need, you know. And here we are, you know. He said, shake it fast. And I shook it fast, and I got it, you know.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't really shake it fast.
You were shaking it real fast. Okay. Well, that is so exciting. We're Las Vegas is so proud of our very own getting your own show. And so, what's going on with the show now? I know you got the big Saturday event. What's going to take place there Saturday?
Well, this Saturday, yeah, it's really big. We're very, very excited. This is going to be the beginning of the entire show. We're actually starting our pilot here, and we have a lot of great people that are coming out that's supporting us on this cast. So, you know, me, Crunchy Black, St. Louis, we're all very, very excited about this Saturday.
Amen. And you know what? We are excited for you. You are doing a fantastic job. And what is it going to be about this reality TV show with Vicious V?
Well, it's about my life, Miss Martha. You know, it's about my life and everything that I do. Because some people don't know that I'm behind the scenes of a lot of celebrities. I do a lot of things from their bookings and marketing and helping them build their careers, tours, everything. So now it's going to show that powerful woman that nobody is seeing right now, that's not on TV. And now I'm that next woman, you know, that's going to be on TV. And I'm going to be speaking out for the sisters.
That's right. And speaking of sisters, I know you're in an organization. Tell us a little about the Eastern Stars.
Yes, I am an Eastern Star, and I am proud to be one. It's a very, very great organization. And a lot of ladies, you need to really consider that. That may be a really big move in your life as being there because it's so positive, a lot of educating for women and men. It's just a beautiful thing. And then on top of that, I have my own organization, which is the Vicious Angels Elites, you know. And we do so many different things in the community. We try to help be positive. And this is not just for color women, but it's for women of all color because we are all strong just being a woman alone.
Wow. And you know what? I've got to ask you this. It says Vicious V. I mean, so...
Oh, no.
How did you get... Okay, so how does Vicious V go with angels?
Well, Miss Martha, now that you ask, well... Vicious V, I mean, I do have the representation that, you know, I'm one of those that get in your face and I don't really take any slack, you know, and being a woman in this industry, you have to be vicious to make it, you know. So when I thought about the Vicious Angel, I was like, we're not going to be violent, you know, like I have been in the past, but, you know, we're going to use vicious to show that we're powerful, we're strong, and we're dominant in this industry as a woman, not just in the entertainment industry, but if you're in law, being a nurse, a janitor, whatever, we're strong women. And our families are being mothers, wives, and best friends and sisters and all that stuff to other people. So that's why we said Vicious Angels Elites.
All right, I like that. And also with your organization, I want you to tell us a little bit about that organization you have where you're helping vicious young ladies not to be vicious,
right?
But channel it in the right areas.
Absolutely, Miss Martha. We are trying to channel these young ladies into, you know, with teen pregnancies, battered women, because even battered women, young girls are being battered and don't even realize it. Parents don't realize that these young teenage boys are battering our young women these days, and they don't talk about it because they are afraid to tell people. So we want to open up an outlet that you do not have to go through this alone. We're here to help you, educate you, motivate you, and just be here whenever you need to. So we're really trying to change the industry in a lot of ways.
Wow, well, you have definitely changed the game with that vicious bead, meaning something else, and putting it with angels. I think that's, I want to ask one more question about that. How many children or young people have you helped so far?
Oh, wow. I've been doing this for a long time, from here to California. I have been positiving over, and starting out about 500 young ladies' lives, and and every day I'm trying to grow that number, if it's only one female a day.
Amen. And you know what, too? When you say 500 women, that's a lot, because each one teach one.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know what? That is so tremendous, because you're a young woman yourself, and you have the nerve to be teaching the young girls what to do.
Absolutely. And I'm teaching some of these older women, too. Sometimes, they need guidance, too, because they wasn't taught either.
You know, and I was going to hit on that. We say the young people, but the young people that never were taught. Absolutely. And that are in their adolescent ages right now. So
absolutely,
that's hot in the game. But we are so proud of you, Miss Vicious V, coming out with your new Mafia show about your life. And so what promoted you to do this?
Well, it's been a motivation of mine since I was a kid. I used to tell my mom at an early age, I'm going to be a star. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, baby, whatever you say. Yeah, you're a star. You mama star. I'm like, no, I'm going to be a star one day, And so what motivated me is that I want people to see me for who I am and the woman that I am, to speak out, because there's so many of us, even like yourself, Miss Martha, we go unnoticed.
Exactly.
So it's just to bring that power for me, because if you start with one, you can gain a few. You know what I mean?
And when you speak of power, tell us a little bit about how hard this was in the industry to just get this across to so many people at one time.
It was hard, because you get so much of the negativity, people saying what you can't do or it's not going to work. But my thing is, because it didn't work for you doesn't mean that it won't work for me, because I have a higher power that I work with. You know what I mean?
Amen. And so your higher power, speaking of that, where do you serve God? And when you have a opportunity to go to church?
I go to a couple different churches, but I like to give a shout out to Pastor Randall Cunningham. I do go to his church, and I do enjoy the services there. And then Pastor House, I always love his service too, at Red Mountaintop. So yeah, I have a couple different churches that I service to. That I do my own praise at home sometime. Amen.
And also, just tell our listeners out there how important it is to keep God first and as the center of your attraction while you're going through your new stardom with your new TV show and with all the wolves that you're going to meet.
It's very, very important. First thing first, you have to always stay prayed up, because the enemy is out there. Satan is busy, and they come in all shapes and forms in front of you. It's even your friends next to you can be Satan in your life, so you have to really stay aware, stay prayed up, and as they say, shake them haters off, So that's what I do, and I'm going to stay prayed, I'm going to stay grounded, and I'm going to stay humble through this, because God's got my back no matter if nobody else does, and we're going to pull through this, and I'm trying to take a few people with me.
Amen. And I appreciate letting me be on the ride with you as well, because this is bigger than time, girl. When I first met you, you were talking about your show, so I'm very excited for you to actually see it go to getting ready to play on that air, man.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I like to give a shout out to my business partner, Brady West, with BDW and BDK. He's been very, very supportive with me in my career. When I told him what I was doing, he believed in me enough, that he was like, hey, I'm going to come in as a financial backer for this, and not only is he a financial backer, he's my partner, because it's good to have people that believe in your dream.
Amen.
So many people knock your dream, and I said, hey, I don't sleep, and that's why I don't dream, because you can't get none of the dream but a nightmare. You feel what I'm saying, Miss Martha?
I know that's right, and we finally woke up from the nightmare.
We woke up from the nightmare. I took Freddy Cougar's nightmare.
But you know what? I'm glad to know that you still, hung in the race, and I want you to tell the viewers about participating with God and waiting on the race to end.
Yeah, you have to wait on God, you know, because if you try to do it yourself, you're gonna always fail. You may get so far, then you're running those bumps in the road. You're like, why did this not work? It's because you didn't put God first. If you pray for something, you let God take that lead and you follow Him, and everything else will work out. And that's what I did.
Oh, amen. I know He will direct your path. Also, how's your family handling your new stardomship with your new television show?
Well, honestly, that's a catchy question, Miss Martha. Only because some of my family didn't even know when they found out about it. Found out about it like on Facebook and Twitter.
Have to keep it family secret.
You know, sometimes you have to keep things because sometimes your families, you know, it can render what you do. It can hinder what you're doing, you know. But the most important people in my family, they knew about it and they're very supportive and they're excited for me, you know. And they all ask about their cameos in the show.
Exactly. You know, can I get a little slitch of the show?
I got you, Miss Martha.
Well, we are, I mean, this is Las Vegas. This is going to be worldwide. This is a synopsis of like the Housewives, but this is about your life. And so, what are you going to bring to the table that the other ones have not?
Well, one thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to bring a lot of positivity. A lot of these shows are strictly nothing but drama, fight, and it really makes some of our people look really bad and ignorant in this industry. And so I want to show that even with women, that it's a group of women can get together and not have to be violent and fight to get along or to have a positive show. And I remember myself with the Tia and Tamara. They have a very, very positive show. Not a lot of drama, not a lot of fight. They're very still successful. So that's a lot of things I want to bring to us. A lot of positivity and us helping each other and bringing enlightenment to each other instead of tearing each other down and calling each other the bees and this. You know, I tell my girls.
I like to say that sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? I tell my girls, we not bitches, we botches, which we are beautiful ass women. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's a difference, you know. So that's what I'm bringing to the show, Miss Martha.
Okay, that is so wonderful. You know, we need some more of that because you're role playing now. And people are going to be watching you, and so you're going to set another standard for the game.
Yes, I am.
Amen. And so, one more final question for this segment is that we are so excited for you here in Las Vegas and around the world and all your friends. I want you to go on and give a shout out to those in your family. You better say your family name because you might get shot.
Girl, you ain't ever lying.
Better call somebody.
I know, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm definitely going to give a shout out to my mother, Mary Griffin, and my father, Willie Rogers, and all my brothers. There's a lot of y'all to be naming. I love you all. My cousins from Arkansas, California, all of my friends and family in Chicago. I just want to give a shout out here, and I have some really positive friends in my life. Again, I give a shout out to Brady Wells, Trix Roberts, because they're doing things here in the industry. You know, again, all my cast from St. Louis, Crunchy Black, Mystical, Boston Comedian, DJ Slim, and all my vicious angels. I love you all, and I got to give a shout out to you, Miss Martha. Thank you for having me on your show today.
You are so welcome. And also, one other thing, I want you to leave a drop to those that are believing in dreams, because Miss Martha gives 15 minutes of fame on her show every day. And so I want you to tell somebody out there that's doing a project what to expect as they grow towards their projects, and give them some hope today. So give them a positive note, and that's going to conclude our interview for this segment.
Okay, great. Well, what I would say is believe in yourself. Even if others don't believe in you, believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, it's going to make you work harder and fight harder to have the things and do the things that you need to do. Dreams do come true if you believe in them. Trust me, I was told many times that things was not going to work out. And Ms. Martha, I'm sure you can relate. We've been through a lot of different things, you know, and I've been in this industry for a long time. So first, just believe, work hard, perfect your craft. Even if you get shot down, get up from the drawing board and go back and do it again.
Wow.
Believe is powerful.
See, that's powerful. And so now, and one more question, you know, the Diva can talk. One more question. Just tell the listeners that dreams do come true.
Hey, this is coming straight from me, Vanessa Jackson, Vicious V. Dreams does come true.
All right, you was on the official ride with your girl Vicious V, the new drama series.
No drama, no drama.
Going down here in Las Vegas. You guys get ready for the ride. You was on the official ride with your girl Miss Martha, the Gospel Diva.
Bye.